and to see the work of the Spirit, and he will see the fruit of God's operation in his life. So, with this, you get to see that in the midst of all this, both his personal struggles and the outside oppression and persecution, he is telling him, you know what? You have a source of power. And you need to be open that God works in you. And this really brings or shows that there has to be a continual dependence on God as we walk in this journey. This means that submitting to the Spirit of God and being in harmony with the will of God. And then God can and will provide strength. So this is the whole message, especially in verse 1, the one that he's giving to Timothy. So, and to this, Timothy will see that the grace of God does not only give you salvation, but it also enables you to carry out the life of faithful obedience. Because remember, the next verses are going to be charges. So that grace of God not only gives you salvation, but also enables you to carry out the life of faithful obedience. So that is the message. And if I'm to quote A.T. Robertson, he says, Christ is the dynamo for power only when and while we keep in touch with him. So that is the whole point, especially in verse 1, that stay connected. Be dependent on God. And you will see the power, and you will be strengthened. And verse 2 says, and what you've heard from me in the presence of many witnesses, entrust to faithful men who will be able to teach others also. Shows us that Paul is certainly sure that God is able to guard the gospel until that day, the last day, what has been entrusted to him, which is the spreading of the gospel. So with this, especially knowing that Paul had said that God will make sure that his word will not stop. Now the question is, why are you asking Timothy to entrust it to other faithful